All right, M.M.Leo, arguably the best Mega Man here today, out of the three, and Eric, a Mario slash Luigi player, electing to play Mario in this matchup, and I think that's a wise choice because Luigi struggles to get in on Mega Man, very much. So right away, Eric is like, "Oh, you want to camp me? Well, I'll camp you back." Intelligently uses the platform to kind of drop the fireballs through Mega Man's poor 45-degree angle
And
weak spot.
there's the up tilt.
Yeah, here come the combos.
Yeah. Again, just what I brought up earlier. Like Mario's fireball, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, it's
Definitely a really good tool.
it's a solid projectile. Like it doesn't do too much damage, but it's fairly fast. Doesn't have a ton of lag, and if you get hit by it, he can follow up sometimes. You know, he can chase the fireball.
It's
grab
a lot
you.
like it's not nearly as strong on hit stun as Falco lasers or Villager slingshots, but it is still a respectable tool with plenty of damage, especially when you want to somebody wants to play that space.
Wow, and after a very solid first stock, Eric just
fast falls.
fast falls to his death. Yeah, like, oh man. I was pretty impressed with the way he was approaching him and Leo here, but
that is definitely a jitter.
you don't want to be behind against Mega Man. He's a character who excels with the lead, even more than most characters, because of his strong neutral. And the fact that, if he doesn't have to force anything, he can tack on a lot of damage very quickly. And as we see now, the credit is building, 42%.
Leo's pushing that lead here.
Yeah, and Mario is not in any kind of position really to kill Mega Man right now. Mega Man, a very heavy character. Maybe forward smash will kill. Up smash will probably kill now. But in any case, Black, nice. Yeah, it's an interesting option, but it works. So nicks him with the back hit of that down smash, which I believe is stronger than the front hit.
From my memory.
Yeah.
But I'm also coming from 15 billion different databases to go through. So, not going to count Eric, was it?
Yeah, not going to count Eric completely out yet.
Yeah, because this is like one, maybe two good combos, and he's in kill range.
He's back in the game.
But it's definitely spooky when you're getting up airs like that.
The rage is building though, so the combos are going to become less possible as he continues to take more damage. Oh, this could be it. Wow, a nice jab reset and beautiful. Like, unfortunately, he doesn't get the sweet spot on the forward smash. But either way, he got about 30% off of that, so he's in the game now. Mega Man can struggle to get kills at higher percentages.
It's just chase.
Yeah,
right? One projectile.
Yeah, a nice raw back air there. Mario is getting into that range where a lot of Mega Man's options are going to kill, including back throw if he gets him in the wrong angle. Up tilt, no, I'm sorry, up air is enough to get the job done at 155%.
155%, just above that Smashville platform was full on.
And that wind box is very inconsistent at times. Like, as a Mega Man player, I never am really sure when it's gonna kill. Sometimes it feels like it kills very early. Other times it feels like it kills not at all. So when you do get it, it's kind of nice. It's like a luxury. You're like, oh, sweet.
That's definitely one of the things that I'm not. Geez, how long is Smash for?
Like 2 years. I think in like November 2015 it came out. Or maybe 14. I don't remember. I think it was 14.
That one was Leo.
I think 2014 it came out.
The reason I was bringing that up is, in all this time, I still can't figure out if there's multiple hits off of that up air that you have to DI.
The Mega Man's up air?
Yeah. Or if it's just like the way the wind boxes work. It's
Normally, I just tell people to hold down when they get up aired. If you're in kill percent and you hold down, you'll take more damage, but you definitely won't die.
Yeah.
At least that's like my experience with it. But that's the thing, is it's such a weird move. Like, oh wow, M.M.Leo techs the back air and almost retaliates with an up tilt, but he doesn't get it off. You could see M.M.Leo's kind of trolling for that up tilt like he wants it.
Really fishing baiting it out
Yeah,
there
when you
with the little stink foot.
yeah, little stinky feet. Yeah. When you see Mega Man just kind of like
Ooh,
tiptoeing around you, you be careful because you know what's on his mind. His
That's-
CPU rather.
that's that competitive level mind gaming there.
Oh wow! And M.M.Leo does a normal getup but gets caught in the 3 frames of vulnerability by a Mario forward smash. The DI was horrible, and he dies at around 80%. And just like that, Black is
Nice game.
back in this game. This is a very spirited matchup or being played by these players right now. Like both players are doing kind of what they need to do. Neither one is really breaking away, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, both players are definitely in that flexible, equal skill level range, and they're getting to play their game.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the kind of match like that you want to play to improve. You know, you want to play against somebody who will challenge you, but not to the point where you just get absolutely demolished and don't learn anything. You know.
Leo actually playing, in my opinion, a little more aggressively than the other matchups because Mario's occupying that same area a lot.
Right. Yeah. Oh, is this going to be a kill? Fortunately,
Doesn't get those water boxes.
doesn't get that. Yeah. Leo had to be a little clenched in that moment, I imagine.
Whoa.
Oh, he almost jumped and got killed by that up air.
Don't think he took too much damage off of it.
Wow, and there it is, the header.
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that move is absolutely destructive.
nice comeback by Eric. Doesn't let that first round get psyched out at all. He thinks he's got this.
Yeah, so we're going for a
So-
game 3. Exciting stuff. Whoever wins this game is going to go on to play Volt Wave. In semifinals, we got a real small bracket here today.
But that's what I like about round robin for pools. Everybody got a pretty fair shot to get into the end game bracket, the top 16 bracket.
So, M.M.Leo switching up his colors, going with the brass yellow Mega Man. You know, as a Mega Man player, I gotta say, I don't really like his colors that much. The only ones I really like are the red and white and like the classic blue. And all the other ones I could take them or leave them.
I think my personal problem is that I feel ashamed that I forget so many of these.
So we have a Mexican
powers.
standoff going on right here with pellets versus fireballs, at least for a moment, before Eric realizes that he needs to go in. Because
Dreamland's a pretty big stage.
Wow.
So Leo can flex a lot of this area here.
yeah, he's definitely making the most of the space being given to him, and he's tacked on a lot of percent thus far. Wow, and Black seems to have forgotten his jump on the way down into the abyss.
Do you think he got eaten by that leaf shield that went out?
I think he got nicked by a pellet.
Ooh, that'd
Yeah.
be.
So
Good
sometimes,
choices,
yeah, sometimes that can be enough.
But comes back in with this hot combo.
Yeah, 44%, but it's not going to be nearly enough to put him back into where he needs to be. Leo's just looking to get damage wherever he can. Eric's suddenly becoming a lot more aggressive, and Leo totally missing that punish right there. Which is good for Eric, because he needs to get back in this game.
Right. He's got, Mario's got some pretty decent
Crash Bomber is out, Black runs to the other side of the stage.
just like I was bringing up the other time.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice and all, but you're just going to let Mega Man set up his zone again.
I know, that's why I was bringing up. It's like, it's a really weird double-edged
It's
sword.
a double, well, it's not, I wouldn't say a double-edged sword. Actually, I guess it is, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
It's
how,
I think
how
it's more of
solid.
a catch-22. I think is the right.
Yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So yeah, Leo tacking on a lot of damage here. Another back air coming out. He's breaking away. Leo having no issue, just kind of retreating, using the space that he has behind him
It's this windy to help him.
to litter the air with projectiles.
But yeah, that setup is such a nice setup that it's really
Yeah.
hard to debate where you wanna take that fall.
He uses it a lot.
Enough that we saw all the other Mega Mans were using it.
Yeah, I
tonight,
mean,
too.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty smart. I'm not really sure, like I'm sure there's ways to play around it, but in the moment when it happens to you, it's kind of hard to be like,
Yeah.
what do I do? You know, it's hard to think about that on the spot.
Whoa!
So
And he fails the Mega
Yeah,
Man on
so-
the second jump.
Erik kind of disappointingly gimps himself twice in Game 3 after a strong showing, but you know, sometimes that's just how it goes, man.